What's your name?
Serion Bellamy.
How did you get into football?
Um, it was a lot of people would be surprised, but it was one of those things where I was just playing different random sports just because I was just more athletic and I just like competing and pushing myself and winning all the time and just having fun. And so back then when I was a kid, as I said, my parents just got me into different sports, and I honestly didn't start liking football until maybe I didn't play tackle football first until 6th grade, but I used to play flag football all the time. But I just started getting into it, because I just thought it was really fun and cool to play, and I just got into it in 6th grade, and it was just fun to play, and that's honestly how I got into it. It wasn't no family tradition or nothing, because my dad, he was a soccer player, my mom, she did track, so it was just one of those things I just did on my own.
How much time do you normally spend like practicing football? Like how much dedication you put into it?
I think probably more than I should, honestly. A lot of people tell me I overtrain too much. Between they're getting up, training in the morning to practice weights, and then doing my own extra training with the extra push-ups and sit-ups at night, watching highlights, studying film more, and I think sometimes I may overtrain, but football is, suffice to say, it is my life 24/7. Maybe it shouldn't be, but.
Do you have any plans after you play football? Like if you don't go to pro or something like that?
Oh, of course. I plan to try and be a sports broadcaster or a sports analyst, because I just want to be able to still have my hand in football, even though I may not be able to play particularly, but I still want to be able to, maybe voice my opinion, or, because I feel like my voice has volume, especially being maybe if it comes to time, an ex-football player, or current football player. So I definitely want to be a sports broadcaster or a sports analyst.
So what steps are you taking to be further in that career?
Right now, I'm working with my boss right now, Dr. Tabor. He's had his own podcast. He's had his own radio show. He's worked with ESPN, and right now I'm working with him. And honestly, he has helped me get further along with that than I've been longer than school. For the past few months I've been with him. I've been at school for 3 years, and I've been with him for about 6 months, and I've learned more with him than I have learned with school, just because his knowledge and his in-depth interpretation of everything is just honestly perfect. And so, right now I have an internship with the arena football team called the Jacksonville Sharks, and they're gonna be making us do everything, on field, interviews, editing, design, this and that. And so that's just the first step I'm looking to take. And then working with Dr. Tabor, he's been having me do the technical board, and so I've been learning that aspect of it too, even though that's not what I want to get into. It's just kind of good to kind of be diverse and just learn different things.
Okay. What's your greatest achievement in sports, in any sports you ever played?
Greatest achievement? Oh, wow. I think I would have to say probably my first time playing football, because I haven't, even though I've achieved some stuff in college, I haven't achieved really what I wanted to yet. But when I first played football, the greatest achievement I had was a game when I was the second or third game I played in football. I had maybe I want to say maybe 6 touchdowns and 400 rushing yards.
Dang.
And also, I know a lot of people may think it's minuscule, but another achievement of mine was back then, as a running back, I didn't really catch the ball or, run routes like that. And I didn't want to, because I just didn't think it was part of my forte. But, I think a great achievement, that was another achievement, just learning how to be diverse and learning how to catch and run routes. So I can do that pretty well. So I think that's another achievement of mine too.
So, what was the best moment of your senior night in high school?
Senior night, the best moment in high school was, of course, being with my parents and, them just being with me, announcing what school I was going to, and, just being with me at the game. But I think, honestly, the best moment was just being on that field and just being with my teammates and just being able to scoring the last one, a touchdown. And it was just awesome, especially on senior night. You do it for the guys and you do it for the younger guys that look up to you. So it was just cool.
How did it feel to see your parents that night?
It was good. It was great, because my parents are one of these people where they don't force me to do anything. They let me make my choices. So it was just good to see them, motivate, support me, and always be with me in all I do. So it was really good experience, and it was cool.